Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today we are looking at Spartan Buck with assault rifle. This is from Series 6 of the Halo line from Jazwares Toys. The first thing you'll notice, it's featured in the new package design. The figures is set against the backdrop of the Forerunner ring, which you can see kind of like vanishing off into the distance. You know, there's a forest with the Halo ring in the back. We have Master Chief in the corner, which is kind of disappointing. You know, I would have liked it if they actually had the specific character portrayed right here. He comes with his assault rifle. On the back, here's some other figures in the wave. If you go in my back catalog, I've already kind of looked at a couple of these, like Spartan Anubis and Master Chief. I haven't found Atriox yet, or the Marine, or the Skirmisher. I really want those figures. Okay, so first impressions of the action figure while he's still in the tray. He looks great. I love the armor design. So the world of Halo, this line of action figures falls into the realm of like a 4-inch scale action figure, unlike the Spartan collection, which is a much larger 6-inch collection. For me, I prefer the smaller scaled figures just because they're easier to army build, and they also offer play sets and vehicles in the lineup. So for me, this is kind of like a throwback to the old G.I. Joes I grew up on as a kid. So I think that's one of the reasons why I like the smaller scale figures a lot better. Okay, so Spartan Buck comes with an assault rifle, as you can see right here. It looks pretty true to the design that you see in the video game, and it's not strictly this one color of plastic. As you can see, there's like a light gray and also green painted onto it. There's also a peg on the back, so you can plug that in onto Spartan Buck's backpack right there, and you can store the weapon onto his body, which is nice. Speaking of Spartan Buck, let's get a good look at the figure up close. So even though this is only a 4-inch scale action figure, the detail is really nice, really well done. It seems to capture the armor pretty accurately. As you can see, there's some paint application. There's some insignias on his shoulders. A hint of green on his upper chest and on the upper, I believe, chest guard right there. The visor, it's not a metallic finish. It's kind of much more of like a coral green or blue. It's kind of a matte finish, much like the rest of the body. It's not very glossy. The sculpting, unfortunately for me, it's a little bit on the softer side. It's not as crisp and hard-edged on the details as I'd like. But that's not to say that the details are absent. It looks like, you know, a large number of the details from the actual video game model are present on the figure. It seems like the plastic, though, could be a little bit cleaner. As you can see, there's some excess flash and mold lines. But, you know, for a budget figure, you know, this is a minor complaint. You know, you get what you pay for, and in this price range, I think this guy really does deliver. It's a nice figure to army build, but at the same time, if you look on his chest, you can actually see his name designation right there, Buck. So if you wanted to army build this guy and want to have more of the same kind of armor, you know, if you want, you could probably scrub that off. But yeah, really well done, well executed. So in terms of articulation, don't be fooled. Even though these guys are small, they still have a wide range of movement. His head rotates. Doesn't really look up or down all that much. It's kind of more of a nod. He has a knife on his on his body armor, but it's non-functioning. It's just a sheath with the handle sculpted on. His arms rotate. They go out slightly, but you're going to run into problems here because this shoulder pad is going to hit the upper piece right there, so it's not going to go all the way out. He has elbow bend and elbow swivel, which is nice. I believe he has articulated wrists, so his wrists rotate. He should have, I think, a cut underneath his chest right there, so it can allow for swivel. All right, so apparently it falls off also. But this gives you an idea of how it's attached. There's a ball joint, and then there's the socket inside. Let's get it back into place. Oh, it doesn't want to plug back in. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, I don't want to force it in. I don't want to break the peg or stress it out too much. All right, there we go. It's back in. No, it's not. Pop back out. Crap. All right, my guy's falling apart. Help. All right, this way. Oh, wow, this is interesting. I've never disassembled one completely like this. So I guess this is how it goes, how it assembles together, or at least how this guy does. There's this, and then there's his mid-torso. It sleeves over like that, and then the ball joint plugs in. So I think ideally, you want the ball joint to... Oh, wow, it's tight fit. No wonder it wouldn't go in. So ideally, it assembles on the inside like that. But you have this sleeve over it. Wow, this is really snug, tight fit. I'm not sure if I could be able to get that, if I could get that back in. I might have to heat this up. Alright, so for now, I'm not going to force this in. I don't want to break this peg on the ball joint right there. I don't want to break this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to submerge this piece in hot water until it softens up, and then I'll reassemble it. Because I want this to be pliable. Right now, it's a tight fit, so it's not going to... I don't want to force it in. As for the rest of his articulation... Let's get him back into focus. His legs kick up. They kick out. Allowing for full splits. His knees bend, double pinned, so double jointed knees. And ankle articulation. And there's a thigh cut cleverly hidden underneath the body armor. So it swivels. So overall, this is a great figure. Unfortunately, mine, it wasn't assembled correctly, which is unfortunate for me, but I'll try to correct that in a little bit. But overall, I think it's a great figure. If I'm very fond of the World of Halo figures, these smaller scaled figures. I do like the Spartan collection. Don't get me wrong, I think those are great also. But I'm so nostalgic for these smaller guys. They really take me back to like when I was a kid. So yeah, we have Spartan Buck, looking awesome. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I want to say a solid 8, no more, no less. It's unfortunately that mine wasn't assembled correctly and that he just falls apart like this, but I could easily fix that. Do you need him in your collection? I'm going to say yes. It's a great figure, very well detailed, and it's nice to get another figure. I say this all the time. It's always nice to get another figure in the UNSC that's not Master Chief. And I like the body armor a lot. It's well worth army building. Okay, so with that being said, let's wrap this up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, later.